They struggled doing that, and they were lucky to get out of that because I think what's his name, the quarterback Ohio State last year, he had a brain fart. Yeah, terrible, terrible. So they were lucky to escape that.
I still feel like we watched two playoff teams play today.
Yeah, I guess maybe I don't know. Yeah,
Kia should be able to see us now.
So, or you said, and you also said that Dante Moore's pressure a lot, right? Because you said that they were not. Well, they were getting at him, right? Well, guess what?
I mean, anytime he tried to scramble, there was somebody there.
Well, and going into the game, I think I mentioned Wednesday night show. I said he hadn't been sacked all year. No pressure, really. Well, that's what happens when you start facing a little more stiff competition. You're playing all these fucking meatballs. You know, you're pat statting and all this shit, and people think you're good, glazing so hard, and all it is because you wear a green uniform and it's cool.
Hey, there you go, Keys.
You know,
let me throw it in. This is how many sacks Indiana had today.
Probably 0, but
no,
look, 6.
Six.
That's awesome.
6 sacks today.
I think they're good, man. I like. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure this is.
I loved what I saw out of Indiana today, and I know we've given them a lot of crap based off of who they've played to this point.
Okay,
you know, because Illinois,
there you go, Kias.
picked off Florida with an interception in the end zone.
Son of a bitch.
But they have played a little bit of a weaker schedule outside of Illinois, and they housed Illinois. Like, it wasn't even fun to watch unless you're Kippy. But
Purdue.
Yeah, but he
that's the Purdue.
That defense really did impress me today, playing what I thought and what I still consider a playoff team. And
I still think Oregon's a top 10 team. I still think Oregon's a top 10 team.
Tony don't.
He can say whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants. If you're saying Indiana's a top 2, if you're saying Indiana's a top 2, you know, they've got one loss against that team. I think they're good.
Well,
I think they'll be all right.
I will say this, that there is a very, very high possibility that Ohio State Indiana game, if both teams take care of business and Ohio State can finally get over the Michigan hump, that Big Ten championship could very easily be number 1 versus number 2, which would be really cool to see.
Absolutely. I mean,
that would be huge for the
Big
we
Ten. Called that. Yes. I just want everyone. We called that the SEC was going to tear each other apart this year. We called that. There was no denying that SEC and I let's just call it what it is. Outside of SEC and Big Ten, the only hope you got's Miami. That's it. That's the only hope you got.
So I read a thing today on the SEC. There is a world. There is a route to where there can be an 11-way tie for first place in the SEC. Absolutely. And I read that this morning, and I was like, well, that's not going to happen because a lot of those things that need to happen won't happen today. If Auburn wins this game, everything that needed to happen this week happened today. So
hey, we did our part. We did our part. Thank you.
It'll all pan itself out, but
all right, it will. It always does. And whether that be Tennessee beating Bama next week, I'm telling you right now, I don't think there is a world. There is a world because the Big Ten's the Big Ten's going to get in their teams. I agree. I do agree with that. But right now, it's looking like they only get in 3 teams.
Well, mark my words. I'm going to make a bold statement right here. You can mark it down. You can clip this. You can put it as a TikTok for afterwards. If Georgia loses this game tonight, they will lose 4 games at least this year.
Ooh, that's a big one. Well, we're talking about the SEC, and we're going to go on to the next game, and that's Washington State at Ole Miss. And Ole Miss does just enough. Chambliss does just enough to stay alive. Had 20 of 29, 253 yards, 2 TDs. Kyron Lacey does really good at 142 yards. But the scoreboard does not show the same, like I said, that was a struggle win. That was a struggle win against an inferior opponent. But like Jordan said, that was probably them playing their worst game of the season, and they still got to win.
I mean, Trinidad Chambliss
looked pretty good. Yeah, he played good.
It was kind of a fluky game, really. Just at least the final score wise.
I mean, if you look at the stats too for that game, there's nothing that stands out that's like, oh, that was a 3-point win for the number 4 team in the nation against what's going to be the Pac-2 champion. I mean, Washington State was 2 of 10 on third downs. They had 345 total yards. They had 127 yards rushing. They had 8 penalties for 70 yards and only possessed the ball for 32 minutes and 42 seconds. It was what stands out in that tells you that, hey, they're hanging with the number 4 team in the nation.
Listen, Charlie Hustle's here.
I'm just letting you know on Oxford, they will say that they just defeated the Pac-2 champion right there.
That's because they're fucking idiots.
I mean, hell, like you was talking about, Ole Miss 25 first downs, over 50% on third down. I mean, 439 yards total offense.
Start of the third in Georgia.
Yeah, you'd have thought that they blew them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based off the stats, you would have thought they
100%. 100%.
Yards rushing, 253 through the air. Trinidad Chambliss 20 for 29. I mean,
Ole Miss only turned the ball over once. I mean, that was the only turnover in the game. There was nothing that stands out that tells you that Ole Miss didn't just dominate this game.
Yeah.
It sounds like they had drives that they racked up some yardage, got it to around midfield, and then had to punt.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it was a win. I'm not like Tony. I don't think Kiffin's like Tony either. I think everybody is like, first off, Tony, just be quiet because you don't know anything about defense.
Here's the difference.
Pete Golding sucks.
Let him say it.
No, you shut your mouth. I'm talking. Here's the difference. What is the difference between Ole Miss Rebels and Tennessee right now? Is Ole Miss on the fringe right now of being out of the playoffs? So really, all they got to do is win. Is Tennessee?
That's all Tennessee's got to do is win.
Top 4 or 5?
I don't know, Jeff, what Ole Miss did.
They got to win in style, though.
You can't find it.
They can't keep hanging on the fringe.
You can't find it. You can't find it.
I'm telling you.
If Tennessee finishes with 2 losses, they're in the fucking playoffs. That's it. It's it.
About it.
It's it. I'm telling you, it's it.
See.
That's it.
They'll lose another one, and then they might lose another. So.
Now hold on. Now, if you lose 3, you're out. That's different. I'm not going to sit there and because
I'm gonna need Branden. I'm gonna need you on this. I got a comment in the chat. Kippy said, "I don't care what y'all say. Auburn is a bad team. So what's that say about Georgia?" First off, Auburn's 3-2. They've lost to 2 pretty good teams. Their defense is really good.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter what the record says when you go to Auburn. Things happen on the plains.
Games in Auburn.
If Indiana went to Auburn right now, if Indiana, the number 2 team in the nation, according to Riddle, went to Auburn right now, the spread would be like 3. And it would be because there's voodoo magic down there that would literally be stirred in a pot, and somehow Mendoza would break his nose and be out the game. I'm just telling you right now.
Who's winning the ship? My opinion right now, Ohio State has to be
Ohio State. Yeah. And I'm a Bama guy, and you got to give the nod to Ohio State. You got to. Defense is just so good. They have done such a good job of managing transfers, managing recruiting, managing their teams. I mean, Cam would be in a witch hat on the silent. Yeah, no kidding. That motherfucker. Oh my God, dude. And now I'm picturing it and I can't unsee it.
So here's the deal with Ohio State is we haven't really seen them tested yet. Their offense, they're very
What?
Hey, great call. Great call. I'll take it.
I know, but like that was
call. First and foremost, that is a terrible call, but I'll take it.
No, it was just crazy. Like that, dude. I've seen more people get mugged. Anyway, go ahead.
Indiana's receivers were getting mugged like way worse than that today. And it wasn't even called. But we haven't seen Ohio State truly tested.
Ticky tack.
We haven't seen them truly tested yet, and they have a young quarterback, so they're not.
That's true.
It's not like they're opening up the offense. Their defense is winning them games right now because they don't have to do much on offense. The rest of the way, they play at Wisconsin. Wisconsin's getting absolutely boat raced by Iowa right now. They have Penn State at home, whose season has absolutely hit rock bottom. Then they're at Purdue, home against UCLA, home against Rutgers before they go to Michigan to end the year. So they're not even, in my opinion, they shouldn't be tested until they play Indiana in that Big Ten championship, as long as Indiana does what they need to do.
And let's just say this, and I want everyone to understand what I'm saying. Let's say Michigan beats them again for the 5th fucking time. Let's just say it happens. They're still a top 5 team. They're still a top 5 team because, according to Tony, style matters, and the way they've won the rest of the season, they're going to be a top 5 team. They're going to go play Indiana. And
the ball, motherfucker.
Kippy, I know you say they're on cruise control. Ohio State does only what they need to do. I'm telling you, I don't think we've seen them. I don't think we've seen anything close to what they're capable of. I could be wrong, and Kippy, I'm just telling you, like, I think Indiana is on the right track, and I really like Indiana right now. I'm just saying, like, don't underestimate Ohio State. Don't do that.
Ohio State hasn't opened it up because they haven't had to.
No, they haven't done it.
Not once.
No, yeah, you're right.
No,
okay, Kippy, I see what you're saying now.
Losing at any
point.
Let's
be honest, even if they do, let's say they do want to lose Michigan, that doesn't necessarily mean that Michigan has tested them. As we know in the last 2 or 3 years, they just flat out play not.
It could be up here. It could be up here.
It's like Tony said. When it comes, and we've all said it too, but Tony mentioned it when I was talking about the Georgia-Alabama game. When you go to these bigger rivalry games and another receiver misplays a ball, that's fantastic. When it comes to these bigger rivalry games, you can throw stats and X's and O's and Jimmys and Joes out the window because any team in those rivalry games. I mean, look what's happened right now. Auburn's 3-2. Everybody thinks Georgia is one of the top teams in the nation, and we just turned it over on 4th down, and we're losing because playing on the road in rivalry games, throw everything out the window because anything can happen. Anything can happen.
So let's just go a step further. Playing on the road in the SEC right now is brutal. It's brutal. I don't care who you are. I don't care what the team is because, like Jordan said before the show started, the SEC does not have depth anymore. We don't have that next level team because we've all sit there and pulled from each other. And I'm going to be honest with you.
Hey, CJ Allen looking like he's supposed to. Good job, buddy.
A score of interest here.
Yes.
For at least a couple of us, it is now Texas State 31, Troy 24.
They're making a comeback.
Carter says, I don't think they can lose in Michigan this year. I don't think they score in the. They may not be able to. I'm just going to tell you, Michigan's struggling right now, man. As far as offensively, that Ohio State defense is next level. Jim Knowles, you're seeing what Jim Knowles.
Michigan was terrible last year.
Yeah, but hold on. And someone made a comment on Wednesday, and I don't remember who it was.
Stop that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
On Wednesday, someone said and made the comment that Jim Knowles, they couldn't get him out of Ohio State fast enough. Tony, do you remember that? Yeah. Someone made that comment in the chat. I don't know who it was, and I'm beginning to think that may be true. Who's your daddy said it? Kippy said it. That may have been true because Matt Patricia is way, 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 way far an upgrade to Jim Knowles right now is what I'm seeing. And I'm not talking about just overall stats and points per game. I'm talking about just looking at the intensity, the discipline of the defense. Tony, you brought up discipline before. All that. Matt Patricia has them on a next level. Matt Patricia has Ohio State playing Ohio State defense, NFL level caliber defense. And I'm telling you, man, they look good. Patricia may be gone after this year, D's. He may go on back to the NFL. I'm just telling you right now, they look great. They look great. That was a huge upgrade for Ohio State. I would have never thought that ever. Like, I would have thought it'd been comparable because Jim Knowles, they had a good defense last year. No one can deny that. In the playoffs, they tore through everybody. And, dude, I listened to another podcast that's in Ohio, and he says he's been saying it. Well, I mean, that dude's right on the money. And I'm not – my pulse is not on Ohio State. But back to Tony. Style points, Tony. I will say this. If Tennessee beats Alabama this week – and they have one loss. I don't know who you got left. I don't really give a shit. It doesn't matter. but you have one more loss and you finish the season 10-2, Tennessee is in the playoffs just like last year. Hands down, no questions. It's over. It's done with. They're in the playoffs. It's it. I'm just telling you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 3 losses, Tony. I don't think there's an SEC team with 3 losses that get in. I don't think that happens. I don't care if you're Georgia and Stetson Bennett walks back on the fucking sidelines and you go, here you go.
Anybody had that to have 3 losses to get in was Florida. That's before the USF loss.
Yes.
Did you say something about Stetson Bennett?
Yes, I did. I said oh shit! God damn it! What is he? Is he bringing out the fucking helmet? Tennessee can't hold Bama's jocks. Do you think Tennessee's defense looked good? Yeah, I think Tennessee's defense looked great today.
Shut the fuck up, Brandon. Tennessee's defense looked like an ass.
All right, so God damn, there he is.
They got stopped, so they had to.
Spare me cool. So, they showed up a few times in the game, but you're not going to win.
Tony,
these games
let's get back to the real facts. Does anyone on this panel dispute if Tennessee has 2 losses, they're in the playoffs? Does anyone dispute that?
I mean, if they just have 2,
just two. Yeah. I don't think any team with 3 losses in the SEC this year gets in. I'm just telling you that because I think there's going to be enough 2-loss teams.
There was one team that could, but they can't now.
So if you look at it, Tony, right now, and you just take a gander with your wide eyes, Texas A&M is probably going to finish with 2 losses or less. I'm just going on a limb, and I'm going to say that. LSU has a chance, but that would mean Bama's still in the hunt. But we have to play LSU, Tennessee. I mean, there's just so many variables, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to say the least. But I think Tennessee for sure, if they have only 2 losses, they're in the playoffs. That's my opinion. And when you say style points, I understand what you're saying because but we're not talking about.
Yes.
No, it's not anymore.
I get that, but when I say style points, it's just their positioning at this moment. Now, like I said, if they ever made it up into the top 5 or so, well, they don't have to win in style.
All they got to do is be in top 10, really.
Tony's concern is seeding. That's where
right now.
That's different though. Seeding is different. Seeding is different than overall, like, because at this point, like, if Bama just makes the playoffs, I consider that a win. And that's coming from Saban era. But if we just make the playoffs, even if we're seeded 12, I'll be like, you know what, we made it somehow.
I don't want to be on a bubble.
I mean, because the only way you got a shot is if you make the playoff. Ohio State won as 8 seed, so.
Well, D said it. The AP people don't mean shit. That's why I do my own top 25. That's why Josh Pate's doing his own top 25. None of the AP is really become a joke. Tony called that on this panel probably before anybody. And
sorry, I just can't. I can't. Did you read that, Jordan? Did you read that?
Hey, Georgia has earned that right. Okay?
Oh my. Whoa. Come on now.
Everybody knows y'all have. There ain't nobody got to say y'all have.
Hey,
Georgia was like the second best for decades,
open your mouth a little bit. Open your mouth a little bit and swallow that Auburn.
No, see, I put this up here because we got a War Eagle in the chat.
Oh,
it's a War Damn Eagle from Uncle Fester. So as long as Auburn's winning this game, I'm gonna put this fucking right here on top of my mic. Oh shit!
K. Grove says Buckeyes back to back. That really could happen. Fire Tim Banks. Oh shit! That could happen though. Yeah, Buckeyes could go.
I got my mic right here. Auburn helmet, right on top.
Oh. All right, so let's get back to it here. Texas, absolutely surprising all of us because I don't think any of us picked Texas. None of us.
It was a sweep for Oklahoma.
We said that Jordan and I'm quoting this. We said absolutely disrespectful to Oklahoma.
It was.
Oh my Lord. Jesus Christ. Did you see that?
Well, no, I'm talking about Tony's sign.
Oh, did you see that riddle?
That drop?
That fourth.
Tony's not watching the game. What's that guy? Woody
Page.
Yeah, Woody Page.
So Tony,
Woody Page going around the horn, drawing his gun.
So let's just talk about this game because we said Arch Manning looked good.
Another score update: Texas State 31, Troy 27.
Oh shit!
That's not a cover.
So we said
Kippy,
Georgia's going to win this game, probably. Yes.
Kippy, part of his sign said, "Fire Tim Banks."
Yeah.
Did you see the total yards, Riddle? Did you see the total yards?
It's awful. It's awful.
It's
You're
90.
not telling me anything.
It's 97. It's
Okay, that's a big play.
It was 97 to 222.
Yes,
That's
I know.
terrible.
I've watched this entire game.
I haven't. Anyway, okay.
I went and put the Stetson Bennett
Kippy.
jersey on because I'm trying
Pardo's,
to bring in some good vibes from the GOAT.
Pardo's sign says fire Tim Banks. So I just want to go back to the Texas, Oklahoma.
Tell him, Jeff.
Build the dumb statue.
There you go.
So with that said, Arch Manning was 21 of 27 for 166 yards, which tells me they simplified the offense to make do for him. And Wisner did get 94 yards rushing. Arch had 34 yards to add to it. It was a pedestrian day, but it was enough to win. I mean, it was enough to beat Oklahoma.
I mean, again, turnovers were the difference in that game. 3 turnovers for Oklahoma, none for Texas.
The Texas defense finally showed up.
Arch Manning made a couple throws, though, late in that game.
Yeah.
That not very many people could make.
Well, I mean, yeah, we know he's got arm talent.
Gunnar Stockton about threw a pick 6.
Dude, what's the flag, though?
I think Jeff's eye twitching. He's gonna tell.
No, dude, I don't, unless he knew it was a free play. Unless he knew it was a free play. Unless he knew it was a free play.
To the fucking end zone, not on a 30-yard route to the sideline.
I don't know what. All right, he thinks it was on. Delp thinks it was on. Okay.
Defensive holding.
Yeah. So, moving down the list, Texas wins the Red River Shootout. We're gonna call it a fucking shootout.
To the box score of that game, the stats other than the 3 turnovers, Texas had a big edge running the ball. Outside of that, it was a pretty evenly matched game.
Mateer cost him that game.
Played awful, and that was the difference in that game.
And now I want everyone to understand this. That is 100% on Venables. 100% on Venables.
For letting him do that.
You should have never tried to rush him. You should have never tried to rush him. You should have never rushed him.
In our text message earlier during this game, I said I don't want to hear about his hand because if he was good enough to play, because if he was good enough to play and he was your best option to win, then he played to the best of his possible ability today, and it wasn't fucking good enough.
You told me in the chat that's not what you said.
Yes, his hand, exactly what I said. His hand was not the excuse for the decisions that he made. His brain wasn't broken.
You said if he couldn't do it, he shouldn't have been out there. And that's on Venables. That's on Venables.
But apparently he could have done it.
Could he?
Touchdown.
I don't know.
Texas A&M. 31-17 Aggies.
Okay, Aggies. Okay. Aggies look good right now, guys. Aggies look good right now.
Have you seen that South Carolina LSU score lately?
No, what is it?
No, let me get into it.
Hold on.
10-10 midway through the third.
God damn, I
mean, that's not a surprise. 2 highly overrated teams to start the year. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, big play, baby! We finally got a receiver catching the fucking football. That a boy, Thomas.
All right. So that's all I was gonna say about materials. You did say that though. You said if he couldn't do it, it's someone's fault. It's someone's fault for letting him be in there, and that's what I'm saying. When I don't
think his hand was the issue.
It's a touchdown.
It was his decision making.
There it is.
It was his decision making. He was running for his life a lot of that game.
Yeah, he was. So here's the deal. Moving on to the game of the day. I'm just playing. Alabama at Missouri. It was ugly. It was nasty. It reminded me of the game that's on, and Alabama got away with the win. And unlike other people on this panel, I'm okay with winning however it takes to win.
Let me go ahead and say this as the Georgia fan, and I don't like saying this, and I know Jordan and Tony probably don't want to hear this. I said it in the chat earlier in our group chat. Ty Simpson went out there and did exactly what he was supposed to do. Ty Simpson looks like the best quarterback in the SEC. He went 23 of 31 today for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And he is super efficient. He doesn't turn the ball over. And he makes the throws he has to make. Some of those throws he made today impressed me. They truly did impress me.
The 4th down and 8 play, dude, that throw was Peyton Manning. That was a Peyton Manning throw.
He made 2 throws on that drive that I was like, damn.
That was the Peyton Manning throw.
That kid is special. I don't know why he wasn't playing last year.
Who knows? That's what we were all fucking asking. Maybe he wasn't up there. I don't know. I mean, know that.
The Florida State game is as bad as that loss does look for y'all, and it's looking worse and worse as the weeks go by. He was running for his life 90% of that game and still didn't turn the ball over. He did everything that he could possibly do in that game. That kid is special. I don't want to hear anything else about Ryan Williams. He's not even the best receiver on that team.
We know that. Any Bama fan knew that.
Right.
And I love Ryan. I love Ryan. He's not physically, he's not imposing.
Right.
He's just not.
I tell you that the other, was it Bernard?
Bernard is the fucking stud on the team.
He is.
But what you saw was Isaiah Horton, Murfreesboro product, start to really shine. He's starting to come together. Lot of guys.
So Missouri sold out to stop Williams and Bernard. They did. have statistically good days, but you saw
Latsier Brooks
stepped up today, 4 for 58. Horton 3 for 34 and a touchdown. Is that Cuevas? 2 for 28.
Josh Cuevas, he's the tight end.
And then you got Danny Lewis, 2 for 17. Kevin Riley, 3 for 15 and a touchdown. Parker Brailsford and Daniel Hill both had a catch.
Brailsford's a center.
Ryan Williams didn't even have a catch. Oh, yeah, that was on that tip ball.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So Ryan Williams didn't have a catch. Jeremy Bernard had 3 for 20.
Uh-oh. Michigan got a TD, guys.
There was a lot of other guys that stepped up for Alabama today. They did give up 163 yards rushing, but I'm telling you what, that first drive, and I texted you and told you this, Missouri moved it without resistance, and I was like, that's scary.
The adjustments.
They tried to go 50-50. I don't know why they didn't just stick to the run early in that game. Just stay with it.
They scored.
Prbula threw 2 interceptions. They lost by 3. Just like Vanderbilt last week.
Was Alabama's third down defense.
Yeah.
Missouri was 1 for 10 on third down.
But
that was the difference.
That was the first drive. They didn't even have a third down. That's the thing.
100%. Yeah. And the game was closer than what it really should have been. If the Ty Simpson fumble, which is part of football. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like if he didn't fumble that, and for some reason they just went 3 and out and punted. Missouri didn't really move the ball after that first drive very well at all until the fucking fourth quarter. I mean,
on the same token, if Mendoza doesn't throw the pick 6, we're talking about Indiana being the best team in the country right now.
100%.
Yes.
That's part of the game. It's a part of the game. Right. I'm just saying, like,
now, we were talking. I told you, Brandon. Remember, I told you in our group chat. Mark it down. Y'all will run the ball next week. Alabama ran the ball 44 times today.
What do you think next week?
44, 50 plus.
50 plus. All right.
Which they still threw 31 passes too, though. So they were still balanced.
And when I said that earlier,
they're going to run the ball because we can't stop the run.
And I'll be honest with you, like he
only threw for 250 yards. Hell, he didn't have to.
Can I ask a question to the chat? If Deez and Josh especially are still in here, and anybody else that's in the chat, our very own Tony Pardo is braving the trip and going to Tuscaloosa next week. Would y'all like him to go live from the stands in Tuscaloosa for just a little bit? Because I would like to see that. Now, if it's a blowout, he ain't gonna do it. But
I mean, it is what it is, guys. I mean, it's gonna be a dog fight because it's the third Saturday in October.
It's a rivalry game.
I do want to say this because I saw it on Facebook and now I have to mention it. I do think the Alabama-Tennessee game, both teams should wear their home jerseys. I do believe that. I think that is.
Man, I've said that for a long time.
That is the hill we should all die on, because it's just something different, man. It's so unique. But I will say this. I think Ty is a really good quarterback. And when I said that earlier, I don't think Ty had a great game. I think he had a good game, but he did make some great throws.
Did you see the chat, Branden? Answering to my questions.
It's all we need, Kippy. All we need is Alabama to score one time, and Tony will be crying about the defense. That's all we need. He'll be crying about the defense and how shitty the defense is, and it'll be
rightfully so, too.
Rightfully
so. I think it would be cool with Saturday being, a show for the chat. We're basically just reviewing the games that happened today, answering questions in the chat. It would be pretty cool if we go 2 games and go live from the games. Now, can't stay live from the games because it's gonna be loud as shit in Tuscaloosa next week. But he can at least drop in with the field in the background. Hopefully, like Bernard's going on.
Tony, can you get touchdown. Can you get a head cam? Can you get a head cam and like just like sit there, and that way you stay live. We won't even need to see your face.
I got a GoPro.
You're getting carried away.
D's, I just want to go ahead and say, absolutely one of the best stadiums in the SEC. Absolutely, and it ain't close. I've been to fucking Neyland. I'm gonna tell you right now, you have no way to talk about that.
Hey, don't talk about Neyland. Neyland's one of the best places to go watch a football game. That's coming from a Georgia.
When we talk about trailer parks of a stadium, they literally lead in the pack.
We talk about Bryant Denny. That's exactly what we talk about.
When we talk about trailer parks of a stadium, I talk about Mississippi State.
Bryant Denny is one of the nicest stadiums in the SEC. There is no question about it. No question. Not even close.
There's a lot of questions.
Not even close.
There's a
lot of questions. Hang on, time out. We can make this
80,000 people and only 3,000 teeth amongst them.
We can make
now
this
you got 101,000 people.
We can make this chat request happen. We can make this chat request happen. Kippy wants to see you go live in Tuscaloosa with a sign that says "Fire Tim Banks."
Please do it. Single wide trailers are not that single wides are only in Tennessee. Alabama invented the double wide. D's, you have 102.
You can't put your whole family in a single wide.
D's, do you know about Neyland?
Hey, Dan came in with a good comment. He said 8 last names.
8 last names. Do you know about Neyland? Neyland had a 14-inch seat basin for the longest time just to try to have the largest stadium in the nation. They still couldn't beat the Big House with a 14-inch seat. I'm going to tell you right now, there's not one motherfucker on this panel that's got a 14-inch ass. I'm going to tell you that right now. Neyland tried to do that, and they fucking suck. I'm telling you, and the only reason they have a bigger stadium than Alabama was because they tried to go to 22-inch seat basin like Alabama has, and it put them under 100,000, so guess what they did? They went down to 18. That's what Neyland did. The facts are the facts. The numbers don't lie. Your mama might, but God damn it, the numbers don't.
It's getting close to Tennessee hate week.
Yeah, I know. It is time. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. We all enjoy it. We all enjoy it. Nobody's mad at each other. We just enjoy it. I will say this. Tennessee was modeled after a Big Ten stadium, 100%. You're supposed to be crammed on top of each other. It's all for sound and acoustics. And if you go to the Big Ten, they're stacked on top of each other like fucking sardines.
In Tennessee,
except for the shoe,
7th or 8th largest stadium in the world.
It is. Yeah.
In the world. Yeah.
And they're only 100,000. They're only 1,000 more than Alabama.
I watched a lot of games in Neyland, and I will have to say, the concrete vibrates when they run out of the tee there. That you can't deny that Tennessee fans are a passionate fan base.
I have been to a Tennessee game where they didn't even have a sellout. They had 80,000 people in the stands against the SEC opponent, and they couldn't sell out because they sucked. So I mean, it is what it is. We have, but we've sold out every game. We've sold out every game since like the 80s. Now, whether they're there or not.
Well, that's because when you suck, they give the tickets away for $3 and all the cousins can get in.
Exactly. Tennessee has done that many times. The McDonald's grab bag. Come get a Happy Meal, get a fucking ticket.
No, we've never done that.
Oh my God. I remember. My grandmother used to have season tickets to fucking Tennessee. I've seen more Tennessee from back in the day than most people will ever know. Not you, Jordan. I know you've been around. I'm just saying, I've seen some shit.
Guys, we're in the works on trying to do a lot of things. So
anyway, yeah, I've also been.
We want to do lives from different locations all together.
I would love to do a live from a tailgate at one of these fucking games, watching the football game together. I would love to do that.
We've got T-shirts in the works. Yeah. We got a lot of different things in the works. So
I would love to go like to somewhere.
The live all together, it might be a lot more feasible after tomorrow.
Yeah, I would like to do an unbiased, like, honestly, an unbiased like location off-site, and we go like to the Grove in Ole Miss, and we go down there and we get us a damn Starlink, and we just hook up some TV, and we sit on that Grove, and we just fucking talk shit all day, and we just sit there. I don't care. I don't care who's playing. All day long, we'll go live all day. We'll do the longest stream possible.
That needs to happen, though. We all need to.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
Go live, even if it's from our fucking cell phones.
A collab at Top Golf. I'll talk. I'm not going to play golf, but I'll talk.
We need to visit every SEC stadium, because I know we've all been to our team stadiums.
Yes,
but
I've been to Knoxville.
If you haven't been the shithole that is Starkville, Mississippi, it's something you need to experience at least once.
No, I haven't been there. I've never had the desire.
I don't blame you. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. A lot of cowbells.
Well,
yes, it would be fun.
These going to escape with the win.
Yeah,
say escape. They're up 14. They've got it 1st and 10 to 4:27 with about 3.5 to play.
Texas Tech's pulling away.
It really would be fun to do that. Let's go back here.
17-10.
I'm glad we're here because we're talking about Arkansas at Tennessee now. And Tennessee, stud defense when it mattered, got the stop. Bishop with 146 yards rushing, led both teams in rushing. Bishop.
Tony with the sigh.
Staley led both teams.
True fan.
Staley led both teams with receiving. And Green led both teams in passing. And it, like I said, Tennessee got the win. However, they got it. They did just enough to get it, and they're still in the playoff hunt right now. Tony, they're 12th. They're in the playoffs right now. I know there's some buys in there and stuff. You know, there's some automatic bids and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, if Tennessee, if it ended right now, they'd be in the playoffs.
Doesn't excite me.
12th is not bad.
It doesn't excite me. Like,
well, it will.
Whenever obviously they got TD and Tennessee came right back down the field, first possession for each team. I was not excited about that, like, because I knew it was going to be one of those games. Actually, my prediction of the game was, what did I say, 50-43?
Yeah, you were close.
You were close.
I said 50-43, and nothing's changed. They won, yeah, woohoo, all that good shit. But
D's, man,
it's not. It doesn't give me any hope. Doesn't give me any hope when, say, going on the road to next weekend. You know, we have an issue winning on the road against better opponents. Mississippi State, they're not on the level of Tennessee, even though they did take Tennessee overtime. That was ridiculous. That should never happen, but it did.
That's we need to touch on.
Jordan said, it's like they can't stop the fucking run. This has been an issue all season.
Thank you for following, Carter. Appreciate you,
bro.
They
have blown coverages, and then you have weird play calling. It's all the mixture. It's all in one. You got guys who are not disciplined. You got
he's walking in. Sorry, Tony.
I score. I see Jeff on the headset.
Dude, he was walking in.
It was a trick play from Georgia. Dylan Bell got it on the end around like a wide receiver reverse, but it was going to be a pass, and he threw it about 3 rows deep into the Georgia bench.
Okay, so D says he disagrees. 9 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and 3 turnovers.
Hang on, can we touch on the one right before that real quick? AP said, "Shout out to my guy Nico. He's back."
He's back. He's back.
He's not. He's back.
Boo Carter couldn't outplay Ryan Gosling and remember the Titans in man coverage. Ooh. That's probably true. As a Georgia fan, how do you feel? Go ahead.
As a Georgia fan, how do you feel that you guys let Damon Wilson go?
I'll say this: Tennessee did what they need to do. They are still alive. So we say whatever we want to say. Just enough, Jordan. Jordan, just enough, and just enough. In this day and age, that may be all you need. Like I told Tony on Wednesday, if you win by 1 point every game the rest of this season, you will be national champions. Yep. That's it. I mean, and Jordan, at the end of the season, if you only won by 3 points the rest of the way out, Tony would bitch every step of the way, but you would still end up national champions. He'd still be bitching because it wasn't. I'm
confident right now in saying this, 100% without a doubt.
Yeah,
we could be the number 1 seed, and Tony would be pissed about it.
Yes, I agree with you. That's all I'm getting at, Jordan. That's all I'm getting at. You could be the number 1 seed, and Tony would be like, "Why are we not 0?"
He'll be upset about something.
Why are we not number 0?
Gotta be in the negatives, dog.
Why are we not -1? I'm pissed. Why is the spread not 840?
I can take the Auburn helmet off of my mic. Georgia has the lead.
Oh shit.
You better keep it on there.
Okay. So
this is by 3, which was what Jordan requested.
This is another good game that we had today. Georgia Tech absolutely beating Virginia Tech by 15, and Haynes King looked good again. Haynes King is creeping up the Heisman list. I know he's on there, and we've talked about him, but he's creeping up the Heisman list. He looks good. He looks good. Riddle, I know you've been on him since day one. And
he impressed me last year against Georgia. I feel like Georgia's defense was better last year than it is this year.
Yeah.
I feel like Georgia overall last year was better than what they are this year. And that Georgia Tech team went into Athens and literally gave Georgia everything they wanted. Like
this could be a dangerous game in Atlanta.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's going to be a top 10 matchup by the time it happens. That game last year, they got a good coach in Key, and that again, it's a rivalry game. Like they want to win that more than anything. They don't want to be little brother, and I would say it. Georgia was very lucky to escape with a win in that game last year. Had we not forced that fumble, when we forced the fumble, there's a really good chance we would have lost that game. So
Riddle, Kia said and Carter, stay there. We're gonna talk to you. Is Georgia Tech the best team in Georgia right now? Thanks, Deez.
Yeah, you really
tough.
Busting my balls with that comment because I'm a diehard Georgia fan.
It's tough.
I don't ever like saying that Georgia Tech's the better team, but I will say this, and this is the most honest answer that I can give and still feel good about myself. There is absolutely a very good chance that Georgia Tech could beat Georgia this year. I'm not going to go so far to say that they're the best team in Georgia, but anything can happen in that game. Georgia Tech's a very good team. I called them from the preseason as my ACC dark horse. I was very high on Georgia Tech. But I can't say that they're better than Georgia. They're always going to be little brother.
Yeah. So going back to
Alabama fans, that'd be like Alabama fans saying, Auburn's the best team in Alabama.
Fuck Auburn. Carter says, as an Alabama fan, do you guys wish you still had Julian Sayin? Are you talking about Julian Sayin? So I don't think Julian Sayin is starting over Ty Simpson. I'm just telling you that right now. Everyone doubted Ty coming into the season. The one person that didn't doubt Ty was me. I didn't doubt him last year. Now, for whatever reason, the coach did. I wanted Ty last year. It is what it is. Hindsight's 2020. Ty up here is mentally, he can read a defense. He can make adjustments. That's the one thing that Milroe couldn't do. We've said it. I'm not going to talk about Milroe. He's in the NFL now. 105,000 at Kyle Field tonight. Now, Kyle Field is one that definitely could have a conversation. They could definitely have a conversation about best stadium. Is Jam going to be okay?
From a midnight yell.
Concussion. He has a concussion.
No, that's the gayest thing in sports.
It is, dude. They could literally. I want you to know this.
Soccer doesn't have that many.
Jordan. They could walk out. They could walk out and cut off overalls, and they wouldn't be any gayer. I promise you, they wouldn't be any gayer.
I'm pretty sure they do, don't they?
It's probably close.
So if we got any Aggies fans in here, I apologize.
So, do you think if Ohio State opened the whole offense, they would look better? He would look better than Ty.
So we talked about that a little bit earlier, Carter. They haven't had to. Their defense is that good. They haven't had to.
He's good.
I'll give Ryan Day his credit. He has not put Julian Sayin in a position for him to fail. And that's extremely smart with a young quarterback. If you don't have to put him in that position, don't put him in that position. It's going to be beneficial in the long run. His confidence stays high. Absolutely. He hasn't had to.
That's right, Dees. UT Martin. But I will say this. Sayin was a better prospect coming out of high school than Ty was. Sayin's better than Branden, Faison, Branden, however you want to fucking say it. He was better than Nico. Sayin was fucking good. Like, Sayin was good. There was no doubt that Sayin was going to be a star. It's just a matter of where he was going to be a star at. And I will say, like, better than Ty.
34-17.
Better than just better overall. Sayin had all the world going for him, and he just ended up at the right school after Saban left. And I mean, it is what it is. He's doing really well.
Your Golden Gophers are trying to get your cover for you.
Nah, they're not even close.
All right, so
2020.
Oh, well, Notre Dame. Notre Dame absolutely decimates NC State. I don't think anyone cares, but I will say Carr threw for 342 yards, so he did.
Carr's looked good this year.
He has.
He's like, listen, their two losses are against two really good teams by very few points.
And then Kippy says, Chad says, "Woohoo, the Hoosiers," and then Kippy says Mendoza's brother is going to take over next year, and he's just as good. I believe that. Like, I have no reason to doubt you anymore, Kippy. You could say that you shit gold.
Hey, Chad, how'd y'all do in Chattanooga? Y'all still winning? See if that comes in. I just wanted to ask.
No, that's good. No, you're good.
I don't know about Mendoza's little brother.
I don't either.
But they got third. Nice, Chad. I watched y'all a little bit today when I could.
They'll roll out the red carpet for him, D's.
And already breaking fucking records. Throwing for 600 yards a fucking game. I mean, it's crazy what his little brother's doing.
Yeah, Ty's going to be fucking... Ty's brother's going to be good.
Incoming freshman?
Who?
No, he's a sophomore. Was it Riverview?
Yeah.
So he's still got a couple years.
Yeah, he's got 2 years of high school ball left. Hell,
Indiana is good.
Last year as a freshman, he threw for 634 yards in one game.
To answer your question, I do my own top 25 every week, and I can go ahead and tell you Indiana will be my number 2 team tomorrow.
Yeah. Colorado pulls off a big win against Tony Pardo's Fighting Iowa State. That's one of Tony's teams, his sub teams. Tony had the hoodie a couple years ago for Colorado, and he jumped off the bandwagon. He might need to get back on it because they did really well.
It's just not the same without Shador. I can't do it.
Yeah, no.
I will
they did
say
get the win.
Though, Tony has been saying that Iowa State has been overrated all year.
Iowa State, Illinois.
Yeah, their ranking was based basically off of where they started and everybody losing in front of them. They kept winning, and then they didn't anymore. And hey, kudos to Colorado. We followed them a lot last year. We had one of their players on the live last year, and they needed that win today. They needed that win. So I'm happy for them.
So if Ohio State played Indiana at Indiana,
I want to hear this right now. Texas State had a stop and opened up the fourth quarter, giving up a 31-yard pass on 4th and 11.
What's up, LeJay? What's up, brother?
It's still 11 points. We're still covering right now.
We're talking to you, brother.
7.
Yeah. It was an 11-point game. Y'all had a real good shot for it. Because, I mean, Troy hadn't slowed Texas State down either. But
all right, we are talking to LeJay 168. Yeah. We can hear you. Wait, what's up, man? If Ohio State played Indiana at Indiana, what do you think the score would be? I'm going to tell you right now, the spread
would be very close.
Would be 3.5. That'd be what I
promise you, neither one of those teams is beating the shit out of the other one. It's not going to happen. That Indiana defense, what Cignetti has done at Indiana might be the most impressive thing over the last 2 years.
Yeah. Jam was going to be all right, man. Jam's got a concussion. He's in the concussion protocol. He'll be all right.
Y'all lost 2 today to concussion, didn't you?
Yes. One was one was just terrible. Jam was unfortunate, but it is what it is. I
knew Jam got concussed when he got hit on that play. He stayed down.
Yeah.
And Jam, I will tell you this, Jam, he deals with injuries.
But like Jared Curtis.
Jam's a tough SOB.
Mm-hmm. He is.
He's too stiff, man. He's too stiff.
His
and hey, Jordan said that in the preseason. He said that in the preseason.
He's got to get more limber, man. That's how you avoid getting shots like that.
When he is in the game, though, but that's fine. Like I said, the 240.
He's a bowling ball. I bet he's exactly the same. You want him to be on 1st and goal, but I'm saying from a longevity standpoint.
We'll put in the 240-pound running back. We'll put Ty's my goat. Yeah, Ty's it, bro. We'll put in the 240.
I'm very impressed with Ty.
I am too.
He's no Stetson Bennett, but I'm impressed with Ty.
So, Pittsburgh beats Florida State. Florida State is on a 3-game skid. They're now 3-3.
They beat a ranked Florida State for the first time since Dan Marino was quarterback.
Dan Marino.
Yes.
And that is their 3rd ACC loss. So Florida State is out.
They ain't won an ACC game. I saw it earlier. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Long time. That's crazy to me.
Chad Woodall said, "Love to see that." He's a Florida fan.
All right, so
didn't hurt his feelings.
Not at all.
Just looking at it, like Texas Tech pulling away from Kansas, 35-17.
How long did you stay in Deezus live last night, Jeff?
Not very long. I went to bed pretty early last night.
You have to. Chad can attest. Roe was in there doing work with the Jesus sandals, putting a beating on knees in the.
Oh Lord!
Oh
Lord!
Sean Dog says Indiana runs college football. Check in with Cignetti. He runs shit. Yeah, man.
Hey, we're giving Indiana all the love on here tonight.
Sean Dog, you better just calm down, bro.
I'm going to have them. I will go ahead and tell you, Ohio State will be my number 1 team tomorrow. In my rankings, Indiana will be number 2. And that's just the way it is. They impressed me today.
Sean Dog, Saban only won because he mooched off Cignetti. I think your Cignetti's only winning because he mooched a little bit off of Saban.
Deez, how you gonna let Roe outdrive you on the live, man?
Oh Lord,
Red
Jesus!
Gang.
Which I'm gonna use this. We got 13 people in here right now. I'm gonna use this chance to plug them.
Ahead. That's fine.
Deez and Josh in our
Deez
chat.
And Josh.
They're starting a podcast called From the Bunker. If you're a golf fan, follow those guys. It's fun. They talk a lot of college football.
Golf for Game.
Yep. Golf for Game goes live.
Yes, sir.
If you like golf, if you enjoy golf, follow those guys. They're great. We follow. I try to watch them every time they go live. Sometimes I can't, but they make good content. Both of them put out a lot of content. If you like golf, follow those guys.
Yeah, Carter. This one is not joinable because it is a podcast. So what we do is we record every Wednesday and Saturday night, and we have to put it up on the platform. So it's more of a controlled environment. But yes, please follow Deez, Josh. They are our sister program over there, our golf affiliates on the Lock, Loaded, and Go to Network. And they do good work over there. Sig respects Saban, but I don't think he likes Saban because Saban always passed him on. I don't know about that, Kip.
Sean Dog just made an interesting comment, Brandon. I'll let you touch that one.
Touchdown, Troy.
That's like I said, that's a reach. That's a reach.
Jordan.
You know, it is what it is. You had a good win. I think the numbers. Remember, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Hey,
So Saban's coaching tree tells me all I need to know. It probably had more to do with Saban.
Cignetti's going to have to win a couple national titles, and then a few more after that.
Yeah.
I don't know. If he can win one at Indiana, that makes up for several.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be just like Saban's title at LSU at the time?
Yes, absolutely it is.
Wouldn't it be
absolutely it is. What was the dude's name before him? DiNardo was absolutely trash.
DiNardo?
Absolute trash. Absolute trash. But I will say,
hands up, you stupid son of a bitch.
Cignetti has low testosterone and has to take supplements, buddy. I'm just saying, he's 64 years old. So calm down.
Let go of the motherfucker and catch the damn football.
No, I'm just, all the world to Cignetti. Saban is gone. Saban is on game day now. Cignetti is it.
Yeah, Pat McAfee this morning on game day. I don't know who got to see that. Everybody picked Oregon this morning on the panel. And then it got to Pat because Pat's the new closer for the picks.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked up Oregon and he was doing all the, hey, he was doing all of it. And then he said, but Kurt Cignetti. And then he goes into this Indiana spiel. He was the only one that picked Indiana. He was with me and Jordan. He was correct.
Well, you do know he attended. He's alumni at Indiana, right?
He was a West Virginia guy.
He went to Indiana.
He kicked for West Virginia.
Okay. Well, either way,
this is something.
He went back to school there, though. Yeah, I agree.
Can Georgia win?
I'm just giving you shit.
Georgia absolutely does have I think they've got it. I don't know.
I'll answer that question real quick so that Jordan can say what he wants to say. Georgia can win this game. Georgia cannot win the SEC. Georgia cannot win the national title. They might get into the playoffs based off of what they've done recently. It's that recency bias that Tony loves. But this team is not good enough to win a championship. I'll say it right now.
Kia says the only thing I like about golf is drinking. That's what most people like about golf.
Hey,
if they tell you something else, they're fucking liars. We want Saban, tell him to stop hiding. He's not hiding. He's literally on game day. The pinnacle show for all of college football.
This is on Mountain West, actually, but you got Wyoming has scored 21 in the fourth quarter to come storming back to take a 35-28 lead over San Jose State. That game was 28-14 at the half.
Yeah, I was actually just watching that. I was actually watching that while y'all watching the other games.
Yeah, do you see what UTSA is doing to Rice tonight, by the way?
Dude, they hung 61 in the third through three quarters.
Kippy's got to go fishing. Hey, catch them all, Kip. We'll see you later, brother.
Hey, congratulations, Kippy. Appreciate you being here.
Congratulations. Brewers won tonight. Hey, I just want everybody on here to know our baseball affiliate just called me and told me the Dodgers, best team in baseball, back-to-back years, and we're going to rev this engine as long as we can. We're going to wring this rag out.
$1 billion on a roster. You better be the best team in the fucking league.
Goddamn, the Yankees did it for fucking 8,000 years. I mean,
not millions of dollars.
Anyway, so Texas Tech pulling away from Kansas now. Go ahead.
Can I bring up an off topic? This is not football related, but Deez is back in the chat. I hear there's talks of a Josh versus Pardo match.
Dude, I'm trying to get it going.
In the works. And I need to know if that's going to be a thing.
Josh will mop the floor with him. Tony will look like Tim Banks' fucking face.
I think with Josh's experience, Tony should get like 15 strokes.
Tony's going to need fucking help, dude. Tony going to have a meltdown. And Josh, if you start losing, just listen to me. Just start talking about Tim Banks and the wonderful job he did against Arkansas, and you will win. It'll be over.
You talk about backing a man off his tee shot.
LeJay says, I feel like Georgia need a new QB. This is what they got right now.
Please, I'm gonna come drink beer and just drive the car and hold the camera.
Josh says he's ready, buddy. Hugh Freeze is going to hurt the refs today. Was I targeting Riddle?
I'm going to just go ahead and let y'all know, if you don't know by now, the fucking SEC officiating might be the worst officiating conference in football.
By far. Arkansas, one penalty for 10 fucking yards.
It's insane how every week we have the same conversation about officiating and the way that they miss calls, and it doesn't matter who your team is.
No,
like it's against everybody. And
wow, Georgia missed a field goal.
If you don't watch Matt Mitchell,
the problem is, Riddle, it's not even about, it's the inconsistency.
That looked like it went right over the upright to me, damn it.
Dude, it's the inconsistencies at what they call things at. That's the problem. It's from game to game. It's totally different. It's so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad.
Happy officiating crews and all conference. Go and look at every SEC game besides Arkansas. Apparently, it was almost perfect today. But a lot of the SEC games, a lot of these teams they're collecting about 9 penalties apiece.
Yeah.
So you're talking roughly almost.
Y'all finally made it to our level.
Penalties a game. Yeah.
Y'all finally made it.
Yeah.
I will say this, and like I said, the SEC officials have struggled greatly, and it has progressively got worse year over year the last couple years. Yeah. And I'm telling you, the ACC had a format. It was completely transparent, and we brought this up earlier. There needs to be a scoring system for every one of you so people can clearly see how these refs are performing. It'd be like a job evaluation, except it needs to be transparent because we pay, and when I say we, I mean fans of this sport pay billions to these universities and these programs to keep these things running, and it absolutely should be as crystal clear as it can be on how well these refs are performing because they impact the game. It's different if they don't impact the game. If you said, hey, there was a false start. Okay, we can clearly see a false start. But when it starts taking points off the board, Riddle, we talked about this last week. When you start taking points off the board, that's when it matters.
I mean, it's just like the fumble right there at the end of the half.
Take points.
That took points off the board for both teams. If you look at it, I mean, it really did. Either he broke the plane before the fumble, so it cost Auburn 7 points, or you say it's a fumble clearly recovered by Georgia that was returned for a touchdown, and you've taken 7 points off the board for Georgia. So it can't be both. Like, it's like they were trying to cover their ass by saying, oh, well, it was a fumble, but we blew the play dead and blah, blah, blah. So we're just going to give it to Georgia on the 1 yard line. The SEC officiating has been egregious this year. It's been really bad.
Yeah.
And just right there.
It's a good idea, Daniel Wilson.
Just like right there before we go on, Hugh Freeze was trying to call a timeout right there.
Sketchy Steve.
And they didn't give it to him. Lorraine, yes.
It happens.
It was borderline. I'm glad that call went with Georgia, but I told Branden before we went live that call could have went either way, and you can't be mad about it either way.
So Daniel Wilson says they should have to do post-game interviews just like coaches and players. I agree.
Great.
Some sort of accountability, and I'm not talking about costing someone their job. That is not what we're saying on this show. What we are saying is it should be transparency, and it should be an opportunity to explain yourself, what you saw. The ACC does it perfectly.
They should be held accountable. Like, I would love to look this up, and I might just do it because I love stats and shit. If you look up the missed calls from a game based off of conference officiating crews, I guarantee you the SEC is at the top, and it's not even close.
But I would be willing to bet you're not even going to get true stats, Riddle, because guess who's reporting on the SEC officials?
No, I get it. But
it's like the government.
You won't get true stats on that for anybody.
No, it's like asking the government, hey, am I getting all my money back? No.
Yeah.
How much tax money are you wasting? None.
Yeah. Yes.
Lorraine, yes. We've talked about that many times. We wish the SEC would do that, but I don't think they can because it would expose their officials.
I think so.
We love the fact that the ACC, you get the live listen in to their headquarters. You get to hear what's going on. I think that is fabulous. I think it's great for the game. But I don't think the SEC ever does it.
At least you could understand the reasoning about why they picked a call. And even if you didn't agree with it, you could be like, well, I don't agree with that. But at least you understood it. Like, that was truly beautiful to watch. It was beautiful to watch. Like, to see what they were. Fun. It was just like, wow, they're really talking about this the same way that we talk about it. And it was amazing. And I'm like, man, that should be more of a thing. Auburn,
got him. I don't know if anybody else saw that. Georgia's 1 for 10 tonight on third down. That's fan-fucking-tastic.
Well, I mean, it's
all right. You could be giving up about 250.
Schumann's playing good defense.
But that's great defense, though. But go ahead.
Yeah, Schumann's playing defense. Yeah, it's very soft, but he's playing defense.
Hey, and I want everyone to know that Jackson Arnold, Auburn paid $2.4 million to get him down there to score 10 points against Georgia. So I just want everyone to know that.
Hey, Alabama only scored 21, motherfucker.
No, I just meant like
or 24. Sorry.
What? Hey, is Gunnar Stockton making $2.4 million? No.
Well, that's because we don't pay players like that.
It doesn't. My point is, they had him transfer from Oklahoma, paid him this premium sum, one of the highest paid besides
Texas
Arch.
State kicks a field goal, Jeff.
Besides Arch,
the best they could get.
Yeah, it probably was, but they overpaid by a lot.
For who?
Overpaid
for Jackson Arnold.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, they did.
Hell, I would have rather had Nico.
Hell yeah, you see journeymen and pros make big money, and they're not.
I'd rather have Nico, man. Look at Nico and UCLA.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you, I don't disagree with Tyler Siskey on a whole lot, but Jackson Arnold, I do. Jackson Arnold is fucking awful.
Yeah,
and you're right.
He was terrible last year. He's terrible this year.
And D's hit the nail on the head.
Hey, you have him open.
If Auburn
just
pays,
throw it over the guy.
If Auburn pays Swagular $2.4 million, that's who they get. They go out and they'll get Joey because Tennessee's not paying them that. They may at the end of this year, but they,
Well, I mean, if he can come back.
No, I meant what I meant was, Tony, if they would have offered him this offseason, Joey Aguilar is at Auburn for $2.4 million. Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna let
good evaluation of talent.
Because LeJay's asked this twice now, so I'm gonna hit it this time.
Sorry.
Says if Miami versus Ohio State played today,
Ohio State.
Who do you got?
Oh, Ohio State.
Not even close.
Until further notice.
Not even close.
He picked up Miami.
I got Miami.
Would give Carson Beck fucking nightmares.
Wait, he must be hanging out with Michael Irvin down there with that.
Now, I want everyone to know. I picked Carson Beck to win the Heisman, and the reason why is because he does play in the ACC. He plays in the ACC. He's going to do wonderful in the ACC, but when he goes against real competition, it's going to get stressful and it's going to get tough on him, just like it did at Georgia. And he's going to fold like a deck of cards because Ohio State's defense is as good as anybody.
Big third down conversion there for Georgia.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I'll just make it a clean sweep, and Jordan's correct. Carson Beck's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. He did not fit at Georgia. He fits in Miami. Mm-hmm. I'll give him credit where credit is due. He's a good quarterback, but Matt Patricia would make his life a living hell.
Yeah. So someone on this panel that knows ball said that I was crazy for saying Carson Beck was going to be in the Heisman running, and
but I still feel
damn,
like
I'm
he's
looking
not a
fucking
winner,
good.
Yeah,
I'm looking fucking good. There was a lot
of people that laughed at Jordan for saying what he said too.
Yeah, that's true.
And Joey Aguilar gets more disrespected than.
Can I just ask this?
Carson Beck.
Okay, what's going on with Joey Aguilar? Why is he so far down?
I don't know.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I think it's because of his interceptions compared to everybody else that's in the top.
Well, it's stupid because 3 of them were even on him.
But I guarantee you, if you look, Mateer's got just as many or more than Joey Aguilar.
He does. He damn sure does now.
Joey Aguilar has 4 interceptions that were on tip balls, or one a receiver fell down on.
Against Georgia.
Yep.
Against Georgia.
He's had one ball all year he put in danger, and that was against Georgia that was cleanly picked off. Everything else has been balls tipped straight up in the air. You know, just shit
and
happens.
that one.
Hey, this is a big third down for Georgia right here.
Third down.
This is
Here
huge.
We go.
And if we get it, hey, shut the fuck up.
God damn.
Georgia fan watching.
First down.
Why don't you just bark? It's not more friendly if you just bark.
Oh Lord, that was a good play call.
Dogs.
Right now. New Mexico is up on Boise State on the blue turf, 14-10.
Oh yeah. Well, they got 2 losses. They have
Kia
no
says
shot
every
anyway.
third down is huge for
teams.
Georgia.
That's fucking true.
I mean, but
there's too many teams in the group of 6 that are way ahead of them. I tell you what, Navy gets to play Notre Dame. It might be a little different than last year.
As a hold, I think that's coming back.
Yeah, we were really high on that, hopeful for that last year with Navy and Army.
Yeah. He like horse collared him.
I was high for Army. I picked Navy I picked Notre Dame, even in the Biscuit League on the spread against Navy.
Let's see what happens right here.
I was hopeful for Army. Army just flat out shit the bed.
Yeah,
D said if I start barking, he quits watching.
Center just damn clothesline him. Oh no, don't do that. Bark.
LeJay asked a good question, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And if there's Georgia fans in here, you're not gonna like to hear what I say. Based off of what I've seen this year, Lane Kiffin has a field day against Georgia, and I pick Ole Miss. And if which they will be, both teams will be ranked when that game happens, and we will pick that on this show. Tune in on the Wednesday of that week, and I will pick Ole Miss.
Come back. That's going to be interesting right there. It depends on the spread. So we're not doing just pick'ems right now. Like we have switched over to picking the spread. So the spread would definitely dictate who Riddle picks. Let's just call that what it is.
The spread in that game is going to be really close.
Yeah,
it will be.
Oh, good Lord, days.
Because it's at Georgia, so it's in Athens. So it's going to be a very, very close spread. I expect it to be like 3.5 Georgia. I'll still take Ole Miss.
I think Georgia's taking this game over right now. Georgia's taking this game over.
You get down, Ole Miss isn't just going to be up 10-3 at the half. If Georgia starts slow against Ole Miss, it's going to be 21-0 at the fucking half, and you're not going to come back from that.
Dude, it might be that in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Tennessee game. It was 21-7. Now, as the season's gone on, we've saw that Tennessee's defense is not what we thought it was. I'm a back Tony here. They get the turnovers, they make the big plays when they need to, but they give up a lot of fucking yards. So Georgia was down 21-7 to Tennessee, and at the time you're like, hey, can Georgia come back from this? Well, they did. Now we see why.
But can we just say
outside of Gibson and McCoy, the Vols defense.
Talking about Gerald Curtis, these
talent-wise, this is a better talented, supposed to be a more talented Tennessee defense than it was last year.
There's no way, Tony. There's no way.
What do you mean?
Just because talent-wise, if Jamal McCoy and everybody was healthy, I think they would have a chance to say that they had the talent to be, but they had some guys really step up last year. Who's supposed to step up?
Who on their team this year is James Pierce Jr.?
There's a combination. They have
nobody.
A lot of the guys are.
Everybody like Joseph.
Yeah,
was it Omar Norman Lott last year?
Yeah, it was a big run stuffer in the middle.
Yeah, nobody even talked about him going into the season, and he showed out.
That was last year.
Talking about across the board overall, this team was kind of supposed to be more talented than what we had last year. Even though, we lost James Pierce and a few others.
I thought Peely was your best player last year.
Who?
Peely, before he got hurt, I thought he was all over the fucking field.
He was really good.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, absolute stud on linebacker. Absolute stud.
But James Pierce is going to always get that the first nod. He's going to be the
Tony,
one
you have to account for him. You have to devote people to him to stop him. Even if he only got 5 sacks on the year, which I'm not saying. I'm saying you have to do that. It was the same thing when we had Will Anderson. It's the same thing when you have Walker or anybody else out. You have to account for those players. They're that good.
Compared to last year's defense, this defense has all the talent in the world. I think I said it. Maybe I don't know if it's in our text or what. They just don't have the heart and they don't have the fucking guts. Like they just
brewing in the desert.
You know, and they've been having their manhood challenge pretty much the last 2 games now, and they kind of answered somewhat in this Arkansas game today, like in the third quarter, and then on the fourth quarter, just kind of there they go again, doing that same bullshit.
Keys wants to know how much longer does Bobo have in Georgia, Riddle?
Listen.
Sorry, Tony. No one could see Kia, so.
Bobo's style. Go ahead, Jordan, and then I'll get on Bobo.
Upset brewing in the desert. Arizona 17, BYU 14.
Ooh.
Arizona has the ball to BYU 40, but it's 3rd and 15.
That's crazy.
So here's my thing about Mike Bobo. Bobo tries to run an offense that sets up stuff for later. It's a very early 2000 offense. Monken was there, and he was there with him for a year, trying to learn under him, trying to reinvent himself. I will say this, watching Georgia football, Bobo takes a lot of criticism that is unnecessary because there have been plays he has set up where he has had guys streaking down the field wide open, and Stockton hasn't seen them.
That's right. Or missed them.
Right. And so I'm not going to be as critical of Bobo as the majority of Georgia fans because Bobo was really good when he was the offensive coordinator before. That's why he got the head coaching job at Colorado State. That didn't work out so well. Kirby brought him back when Monken went to the NFL. I still think Bobo calls a good game. He sets things up. It's not what you want to see.
Bobo calls a great game against Tim Banks.
Well,
anybody does that these days, though. That's different.
It's not what you want to see. It's not the high flying offenses that puts up a bunch of points. Bobo's offenses set things up for later in the game. And if you have a quarterback that sees those plays and does what they're supposed to, it would look a lot better. So I'm 50-50 on Bobo. Do I think there's somebody better out there that we could get in there for offense? Absolutely. But do I think Bobo's the reason that Georgia's struggling? Absolutely not. Your defense is the problem right now. 100%. That's the problem.
So I'll say this. I think Bobo runs an NFL style offense. If you look at him, very NFL style. And I also think that Kirby has a huge say. Obviously, he's the ambassador of the program, but I think Kirby is doing what Nick Saban used to do, and he's dictating the offense based on the defense. He's letting them complement one another, and Bobo does that well. Although sometimes sometimes it doesn't work out the way they want to, and it could be because it's a more conservative. But Saban did that for years, and it took a renaissance almost. And Lane Kiffin.
Hey, and Deez is right because a lot of times today in today's game, like he's talking about Boo Carter, a lot of times Tennessee's secondary was always looking in the backfield, and they were getting their ass ate up. Like they were letting receivers get behind because they're being overly aggressive. You had guys that were not, they weren't doing the assignment they should have been doing. They're just, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're freelancing out there pretty much a lot of times in today's game.
Just
besides,
a short update.
Tim Banks, though, sometimes I don't like how he approaches his game plan when certain spots and during the game, though. That's what pisses me off about him.
Well, I don't think Thriller's had a chance to get in here tonight. He's been texting me separately. Shout out to him and his USC boys. They put a dominant performance on Michigan. That final, it's went final is 31-13.
Yeah, and Greg McElroy actually had USC. Greg McElroy, I know, finishing as second in the Big Ten. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's where he had them. So they're in shape. They do get to freelance usually because McCoy and Gibson.
Yeah, Jeff, y'all had a chance to get off the field.
Because McCoy was an all-pro first team. Well, preseason first team all-pro.
McCoy is good. McCoy is good.
State got to stop, but then get flagged for pass interference.
But now I feel like
you're only up 9 or You're only up 8, so
that's not a cover.
They were going to take a knee anyway, probably with a turnover. But
the good news is for Tennessee is
this could go to overtime.
The good news for Tennessee is you got a rivalry game this week, so nothing matters. Everything can be thrown out of the window.
I know what you're saying, and I have said that, and I just feel like the way I've watched it, and like I said, defense especially, offense. I know
Auburn's defense was gassed.
I said earlier that Tennessee is defense undisciplined. The offense isn't really style. Every now and then they have a stupid false start, you know. And like today they had a couple, which is fucking stupid. They shouldn't have had. But the defense is very undisciplined. Like, I know we don't have McCoy, Gibson, and like I said, I brought up the freelancing thing. You know, they're freelancing a lot. A lot of these guys are not doing the assignment they're supposed to be doing. They're looking in backfield. They're watching the quarterback, Green today would shift right. You had a guy far side field shifting with him. Why? And then Green throws back over the middle. Boom. Dude wide open because you had a guy who's just becoming overly aggressive and he's wanting to make a big play when all he should be doing is containing his area. That's and not having McCoy fucking sucks. I wish his ass would come back, but I almost feel like he's just waiting to see how this team does. And if we don't go to playoffs, he's just going to call it quits and go to the NFL next year. That's what pisses me off kind of by him. I don't know what's going on with him. They've been really tight-lipped about it. McCoy.
Oh,
that's weird. I didn't realize he was that kind of guy.
Hey, Lorraine, that's Georgia's style. That's what they live and die by. They want to wear you down as the game goes on. We're not capable of doing that against Alabama because Alabama puts together 10-minute drives for touchdowns. But they try to wear you down and then just get the yards they need and run the clock out. This looks like Georgia's going to survive, but they're not going to cover the spread.
So Kia says, this is for Tony P. Does Joey Swagular throw 3 or more interceptions in Tuscaloosa?
Calm the fuck down. He's not. No, it's gonna be a high-scoring game, and Tennessee's going to have to win. Tennessee's going to have to win in a shootout, pretty much. He's not throwing no fucking 3 interceptions.
I will tell you though, that 6'4" corner we got out there, he had a pick, and he damn sure dropped another one. He's starting to come along. He's coming along, baby.
Yeah,
I love 6'4" corner.
Throw 3 picks. That's great.
Let me answer this chat, and y'all can get back on it. Chad, you said the spread was 4. There's still a chance. I will take it to the bank that Georgia tries to run the clock out here.
Mm-hmm.
Get a first down, take a knee.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
I mean, wouldn't you? I would.
Does not care about the spread.
This is Auburn. At Auburn.
Not Lane Kiffin. He will not apologize for not covering.
This is Auburn at Auburn. I don't care if you win by a point. You just get out of there and you praise the good Lord that the Indians didn't fucking grab you.
If you're an Auburn backer right now, you're praying for a first down.
Jordan, you missed your Minnesota by half a point.
They should have fucking lost outright.
Sorry.
You did get Texas A&M though.
Yeah, A&M and Troy. Troy scores a touchdown, 41-39.
So our games.
It is for the spread. They'll not get over 9.5 in a minute 13.
Listen, I'm not conceding defeat yet.
You might as well. Mathematically, it's over.
That one. What's the other games we picked? The Georgia Auburn game.
This is the last one going that we picked.
Georgia Auburn is.
Yeah, and we all had Georgia.
Yeah.
And nobody's covering at the moment.
So right now it'll be 3-3.
Yeah, the spread on this one, we got it at 3.5. So
that's fine. I got a feeling they're going to run it in right here. They're going to pull a backdoor cover, and
I like your optimism.
Hey man,
it wouldn't be the wildest cover Auburn's given up this year.
I was going to say Auburn might just say fuck it. I mean, honestly, Auburn might just say fuck it and just let them run it in. I mean, try to get the ball back and see what happens. Why not?
I mean, they ain't got enough time. They can't do that. Hell,
well, I know, I get that, I understand, but
unless they've got somebody,
get you a
unless they've
quick
got
field
Johnny
goal.
Goldenarm over on the bench, because fucking Jackson Arnold ain't gonna throw it enough.
Yeah,
Chad Woodall says,
I'm just talking
let's just stay up and live cover the 11 o'clock Utah State and Hawaii game. I don't think that's going to happen, bro.
I got to work tomorrow.
Talking about,
LSU's up by 10.
It's like NFL, a lot of times you see it, a lot of teams, they don't give a fuck. Maybe the quarterbacks don't have a good day. They let them score, and then they get ball back, maybe try to get field goal, onside it, and whatever happens from that point.
Hey, yeah, Tony, Iowa scored 37-0, so you ain't got to worry about a biscuit.
Hey.
We're going to get to...
Bob, baby.
We still in last.
God dang. We're going to get to the end of this game, guys, and we're probably going to call it, but we definitely want to see this one through because I got a feeling.
It's been 3rd and 3 for 5 minutes now.
This game is the longest game in history.
And I'm tired.
They ain't even hit the damn 2-minute warning. Shit.
Run it, motherfucker.
God damn, did I call it or what? Did I call that?
Hey.
I'm like Babe fucking Ruth. I'm like Babe fucking Ruth. I am Babe Ruth out here. I just literally called my fucking shot and he did it.
Let him score.
I'm not gonna say they let him score.
I don't think that was a let him score. I think
that was no Peyton Manning naked bootleg right there.
They said fuck it. Nah, let him score.
Everybody bit.
You ain't diving like that, Tony, after the fucking tackle if you let them score. You ain't putting yourself on the line like that.
That's okay as a cover for me in this league.
That's a cover, baby. I'm 4-2. 4-2.
I think I'll be what, Riddle? 3-3, 500.
Yes, you will be 3-3, Tony.
I know ball, guys.
First 500 week of the season.
I'll be 5-1 if Georgia holds on.
I'm 4-2. I'll take it.
And Jordan will be 3-3 with Tony.
See,
together.
How many field goals does Bama miss next week?
No, my ball knowledge is vastly expansive.
1 field goal, Kiss.
Cements that.
I hope they walk out there and say, we're not going to kick field goals. We're just going to win.
Oh.
Kiss, is that a...
Question is, does Auburn find a backdoor cover right here?
Oh, God, shit, dude. Oh, that'd be the Hugh Freeziest thing ever.
It really would.
It really would be.
Run this kick off back for a touchdown.
and here's the deal. Here's the deal. In all seriousness, that's such a Hugh fucking Freeze thing. That is such a Hugh. This game was way closer than this score even indicates right now. It was fucking. Riddle's been, he's been on the fucking edge of his seat with his butthole puckered for about a goddamn 2 hours. And
you know, if you think or two about
Auburn, though, anybody that's watched this game, rightfully so.
Yes, 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you.
It's in the works, baby.
Looks like that backdoor cover, baby.
Did they say that went into the end zone? Because if they did,
I don't know.
Boy,
can you please melt down like Tony does and say, fucking defense?
See, I try to get to Tony's level and I just can't because
it's irrational. It's irrational.
It's like I've watched Georgia all year. Like some of the things that they do, it doesn't surprise me anymore. Like we have to get down double digits for us to be able to play any type of way.
I didn't know what that was, Keys.
Hell, Josh wanted to know about how we got to me and Tony golfing because he was in the bathroom and caught the end of that.
So apparently there's been some things in the work about Josh versus Tony Pardo.
Dude, I told y'all last night, Josh, when you're live, that we need to get Tony to grudge me.
That needs to happen
match play
right now. It needs to be live.
Dee's upped it by saying that Dee's would caddy for you, Josh, and then I caddy for Tony.
No, I think it was flipped.
That's probably the wise decision. Tony needs help. Riddle,
I bring out that tiger
you know
in me.
golf, and but Tony needs actual help. Tony needs Tony needs somebody to. You know how you get behind the girl and you show her how to putt? That's what Tony needs.
My swing has got a lot better since I bought this net here at the house.
Hey, D said he'll caddy for Tony.
Yeah, we've all fans. We got to together.
We'll flip that up.
Oh, Riddle, did you see that?
Josh, you're in good hands. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Georgia don't get turnovers.
He just dropped a pick to his fucking.
We've dropped about 3 tonight. And fucking Arnold still has like the 3rd longest streak in SEC history of passes without interception. We should have had like 3 tonight.
It's that fucking juju.
It's on the plains, baby. I'm telling you. Troy and Texas State tied at 41 with 19 seconds left.
Overtime, baby.
And if it goes to overtime, it's a guaranteed cover for you.
Jackson
it's a
Arnold.
Cover for me, regardless of 19 seconds.
Yeah, well,
Jackson Arnold. That dude's
Jeff
a
still
stud.
To concede it.
Did you see that throw, Riddle? That was a stud throw right there. Whoop.
Hey, look, he's trying to force shit now.
Hey, hell, it was there.
Hey. He's seeing ghosts, okay?
It just went whoop.
Utah 14, Arizona State 3 in the second.
I don't know what's going on with Ryan.
Damn, I forgot LSU
just drops,
tonight.
bro.
That's quiet. 2010, that game is pretty much over.
Stop him. All right,
just drops, bro. I think his confidence is a little shaky. And I'll be honest with you, I do think the defenses are setting out to kind of stop Ryan because he is dynamic, and there's so many people on the team. You can't just do Ryan now. That's over with. Oh.
All right, Tony. So D said Cedar Crest. I've played that course before. That's a good track. It's a fair challenge.
Fair.
Where's it at?
It's Mount Juliet, I believe.
Juliet.
This dude sucks.
We have to work something out.
Yeah, back does get tight. And I played it into a headwind the last time I played it, and it was not fun.
I don't know. You're just making it sound worse. Like, I don't know. I'm not confident.
Josh, you're going to have to like 15 strokes.
Yeah, struck a hole. Struck a hole is fair.
Yeah, I mean, you've got him, got a year of experience on him.
And Chad, yes.
Fuck Tony. Fuck Tony. This motherfucker talk all this shit. This motherfucker better get out there and do it.
Chad will bring the cart, and we will have cameras and everything set up on the cart.
Thank you, bro.
And
Thank you for liking, bro. Thank you for following.
I'm around Chad.
Hold on. Fuck Tony. I tell you what. Like the more we don't give him a stroke a hole, we make him drink a beer a hole. That's what we do.
I'd be full. And
not you, bro. Not you. We'll let Josh do it.
Not me.
Oh, no, you can drink water because you're going to fucking need some Avion.
Hey, Texas State's got it 1st and 10 at the Troy 26 with 13 seconds left.
Josh doesn't drink, Branden.
Come on, Texas State. We're still playing for
they're going to kick a field goal.
Josh, your fucking caddy can do it for you.
Right here.
Hey, that's fine. I got Texas State winning that conference, so go ahead, baby. Cha-ching.
Oh,
yeah, you got Texas State. You got Texas State winning the conference and fucking Troy covering the spread.
Jackson Arnold loses the game. Good job, Jackson. You suck. All right.
Score of interest real quick. BYU 14, Arizona 17.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 minutes left in the third on that one.
Okay.
BYU's.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us tonight.
Arizona's quietly built a 4-1 record out there.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad said plenty of room on the 4-seater, Jordan. Fridge in the dash holds a 6-pack.
How long before Arnold's ran out of Auburn? They paid him $2.4 million. I guess they can't really run him too far. All right. So that's going to do it for us tonight on Lock Load and Go to, like I said, Saturday nights are for fun and watching football with you guys and just kind of comment and kicking the shit. We appreciate everyone for being here. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're live on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and we also post the podcast, and we would appreciate follows and likes on the podcast itself. On Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we're there. So with that said, that's going to do it for us on Lock, Load, and Goat, and we'll see you on Wednesday night.